Hey boys and girls, Naomi here with IGN's E3 live show. 2 more days of game demos and interviews streaming straight from the show floor. Our next game has everything you need for a good time. Guns, mafia, and tentacle demons. Let's toss it over to our official tentacle handler, Ryan Clements, and take a look at the Darkness 2.
Thank you very much, Naomi. I'm Ryan Clements, and thank you guys for joining us. This is Darkness 2, and I am joined by Sheldon Carter, Project Director at Digital Extremes. Dude, thank you so much for joining us, man.
Oh, I'm glad to be here. I can't wait to show you guys this game.
Excellent. So I guess let's start off by taking a look at the game and telling us what you're doing at E3 this year. What's happening?
Yeah. So, I mean, so far we've kind of revealed you know, Jackie Estacado, he's the protagonist of the game.
Right.
He's a mafia hitman that kind of inherited these powers of the darkness. We've kind of revealed that he's been suppressing the darkness for a couple years.
Okay, got
it. And you know, a crippled man came and kind of forced him to let the darkness out and tried to take it from him.
Got it.
So here we are, we're tracing that crippled man back to his lair in a kind of abandoned carnival. So the crippled man turned out to be Victor Volante, and he's the leader of the Brotherhood.
Okay. Bad dudes.
Bad dudes. Yeah. They're an ancient organization that knows about the darkness. They know how the darkness works. Okay. They're actually formed by a saint, which is crazy. Formed by a saint because the saint wanted to rid the world of the darkness. And unfortunately, getting in touch with the darkness equals corruption.
Okay.
And so these guys corrupted, and now they want the darkness. They want to use the darkness.
Got it.
So what we're going to do here is, you can see ahead, we've got a big pool of light, and that's critical to the game.
Right.
You have to stay out of the light and in the dark in order to use your powers, in order to have the demon arms going, to be able to use any of the darkness powers. So we're going to show you some of that in the gameplay as well.
Gotcha. So if you're afraid of the dark, this might be a scary game for you.
You're playing most of the game in the dark for sure.
I'll play with the lights on. So we're making our way through this level right now. What do we expect to see out of this?
Yeah,
this
I mean,
here?
this is an amazing level. It really shows off our art style. We call it graphic noir.
Okay.
And fictionally, it's oh wait, here's our Darkling. He's our buddy. He kind of follows us through the game, and we're going to show you lots more cool stuff with him in a sec.
Awesome.
But yeah, this level, basically, it's an abandoned carnival that the Brotherhood have kind of taken over for themselves. So Jackie has tracked them down there, and now he's gonna, you know, go take his revenge. So let's kill the light, and now go take these guys out.
Okay, and so we're seeing that Jackie's using his arms.
Yeah. This is quad wielding, right? This is using, you know, both demon arms. You got a slashing, head ripping,
ripping heads off and everything.
Totally. Quad wielding is all about, you know, you're using 2 guns, 2 arms at the same time.
Okay.
Of course, you have to stay out of the light, though.
So this looks like trouble for Jackie.
That's right.
Now, is pretty much any light source in the game, can it be taken out? Can Jackie take control of that situation?
Yeah, totally. I mean, we want it to be something where you're going to see the Brotherhood actually love to bring lights into combats to kind of force Jackie to change his tactics. But yeah, Jackie, when he sees lights, he can take them out so that he can progress and use his powers.
Okay, excellent. And so I see that the one darkness tendril is consuming parts of the enemies. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, the eating heart system is really cool. It ties right into our progression system. So every time you eat a heart, you kind of collect the essence from the person that you've killed.
Got it.
And that essence funnels right into our progression system. So like in a couple minutes, we're actually going to go in there and we're going to show you how you actually can get new powers and work with it that way.
Very cool.
So what are we doing here? So yeah, so we're going ahead. I mean, the Brotherhood, the cool part about them is since they know how the darkness works, they'll use light against you, right? Okay. So you know, sometimes they're going to charge in. They got a melee guy here.
Who has a sort of, can we talk about the armor that he has along his arm?
Yeah, I mean, that's them using the darkness, and they actually have collected dark essence, and they've used that to armor themselves and kind of add a mystical element to their arsenal as well. Oh, here comes a flashbang, which isn't good.
He wants to run away from flashbangs.
Yeah, that's right. We managed to duck that one.
For people that played the first Darkness, what sort of combat techniques are we seeing here that are going to be new to this game?
Well, I think it's really the pace of the combat.
The pacing is
different.
The
pacing.
Okay.
I mean, you're really looking at kind of, it's action-packed that way. You're always kind of looking, okay, what am I going to do? I'm going to grab a new weapon, I'm going to dual wield, you know, mix and match. You've got a Colt Commander and an ump at the same time there. You know, maybe you grab a sign, you use that as a shield. The guy gets too close, you slash him with the other arm.
Very cool.
So here we're seeing a little bit of Victor. This is Victor Volante, the leader of the Brotherhood.
Okay. Okay, so not a normal human being, it seems.
No, he's got
muddled a little bit with some bad magic.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And there goes that guy. So yeah, so we just picked up a shield. He's going to use it, but unfortunately there goes a flashbang.
Okay, got it.
Can't see, you know, got to retreat to the darkness again.
Not only disorienting, but it also kind of takes away your darkness powers temporarily.
Absolutely, yeah. So you're going to see in a second here, we'll take care of this guy. Maybe give him, oh, the Darkling pulling him out of cover. Yeah, he comes in and helps you out, right? He'll grab a guy, pull him out of cover. He'll jump on him, kind of ride him like a rodeo. It's a good touch.
Is he gonna be through most of the game helping you out?
Yeah, he totally is. Yeah. So here's a talent shrine. We're gonna pop in there, and this is the progression in the game. So you can see there's a lot of different trees that the player can explore. There's a weapon tree that's kind of on the left side, a mystical tree down the bottom, a demonic tree the other way, and then the one we're gonna kind of highlight today is gun channeling. It's a brand new power for Darkness 2. And what it lets you do is channel the darkness through your guns, giving you unlimited ammo and amped power. But like all darkness powers, it only works when you're in the dark.
Okay.
So this guy here, this is the support brotherhood, he's got a light cannon, and he's keeping it on you. And so since he's doing that, you can't use your darkness powers.
Okay.
So you have to take his lights out, kill that guy's light, got it. Now we can activate gun channeling and go on a murdering spree.
Guns are already a formidable weapon when you mix in darkness as well.
That's right.
Maybe overkill, maybe, you know.
Yeah, totally.
Sufficiently taking care of the bad guys. Now, did we just get hit by a flash?
Yeah, just another flashbang. I mean, these guys are pretty relentless. They know what it takes to handle Jackie, so.
Okay, sounds good. And are we still working towards Victor right now?
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, he's kind of taunting you a little bit as you go, but he's there. The other thing is,
what does Jackie do in an isolated environment like this, where there's a lot of lights, you can't really take them out? I mean, do you just have to rely on your gunplay at that point?
Yeah, I mean, we're still a core shooter, so you can still, you know, you're doing all the things you're kind of used to in a shooter in terms of guns, except, you know, our dual wielding system is pretty advanced. You can have like an Uzi, a Desert Eagle at the same time, you know, so mix and match.
Excellent.
So here we skipped ahead a little bit in this quest for Victor, because this is a real level in the game. So let's see, we'll move ahead here. There's Victor. And now we're going to introduce a new enemy type. This guy uses a whip, and
another darkness-made weapon.
That's right. And he can use the and if the Darkling there hadn't gotten his face, he might have been able to disarm us, and we'll show you that in a little bit, actually.
He didn't actually seem like much of a problem.
No, not when you got...
Jackie kind of took care of him.
That's right.
Now, I think we're running out of time. So What other?
Sure. I mean, right there you're seeing a Spinal Tap execution. In terms of powers, I mean, we're really and there's a P. Yeah, in terms of powers, I mean, you're just going to see a wide variety of things that Jackie can do. You know, we've got a black hole that returns. We've got, you know, the progression system really ties into the light and dark combat. You always can only use these powers when you're in the dark. So it's really important to do that.
Awesome. And why should gamers everywhere be really excited for Darkness 2?
I think it's the feeling of empowerment. I mean, you've got one side, there's this amazing narrative, a great story, and the flip side is this combat is just kind of out of control. You want to turn on Heart of Darkness there, Dan? And you can see through walls and shoot through walls with upgraded Heart of Darkness. So it's pretty impressive. You're going to be it's an action-packed game with a great narrative.
Excellent. Well, Jackie's a badass, right?
Yes, totally.
When can we find Darkness 2 on store shelves?
We're October 5th or 4th, and it's for one of
Somewhere
those days
early
in October.
October.
Yeah, and we're for Xbox, PS3, and PC.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, I really appreciate you coming on, man.
Oh,
Thank you
a lot.
so much.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
And guys, check out Darkness 2 on IGN, and let us send it back to Naomi.
Looking good, guys. And for our fans out there, are you excited about the Darkness 2? Let us know by following at IGN on Twitter and using the hashtag E3. Now, our next game is a matchup of, unlike none other, worlds will collide as the Street Fighter gang takes on the boys and girls of Tekken. Street Fighter Cross Tekken is next.